Hey, James Griffin here, and we have a game for you in uh, Haruharu, or the Arpeggio of Blue Steel Congo class battleship Haruna. So this is gonna kind of go how I usually play a Haruna, or any Congo class battleship. I'm gonna meander around the back of the map. I want to actually try to maybe get some extra, a little bit of damage right off the hop. Maybe I fire a couple of salvos into the enemy cap blindly, because I can, and this map is not designed for the Haruna or any Congo. In fact, my detected range when I fire I think is greater than the size of the entire map. Of course I'm detected. I don't care. I want to try that one more time, because why not? Now there are 4 carriers, 2 on our team, 2 on the enemy team in this match. And I can't see any of that, and look at all those planes. Look at all those planes. My AA guns, my long range ones, are opening up. Now I have Haruna, spec'd primarily for defensive fire. I have the well, I obviously have Superintendent. I have the first one that I think reduces the chance of fire and flooding, and I have the one that can't remember what I have for my second level ability. It might be the one that increases your secondary and AA range, or rate of fire, or whatever. I honestly can't remember, but I know that I'm speccing her for survivability. Because in the right hands, a Congo can be hard to kill, and I have 3 of them. I only didn't get Congo, and I regret that. But I wasn't actively playing the game at the time. I hope they give us a chance to get her, and was it Mayoko again? Either way, I would really like to get Takao, or more preferably Maya. Anyways, I'm putting some shots on this Koenig. They're low percentage shots, but hey, I get a hit and I probably take out a gun turret. Now, fortunately, our Haruna Congos, whatever, are fast, so I am able to catch up with the fleet pretty easily at full steam. There's a Wyoming to shoot at, and I might steal the kill. I get him. I would have got him even if he had a lot more health, though, so eh. And there's a Texas. That Texas, man. Oh, I also got first blood. And RNG says, fuck you. Overpens. Most of the shots straddled. And there's a Phoenix that I can nuke. No, I misjudged what this guy was doing. I expected him to go into reverse. But I think he waited for me specifically to shoot and then punched it. Ooh. Not good for that Svetlana. There's a Phoenix. One overpen. I gotta watch out for the mosquitoes. And that has a lot of ships and a lot of aircraft. I'm gonna shoot some more at that Texas. He's slowing down. I recognize that he's slowing down. And he stops, like absolutely stops. I'm thinking, what the hell? I know those torpedoes aren't gonna hit, but I finish firing. Double check to make sure. And RNG says fuck you again. I got a pen, but seriously. There's a Phoenix. And as soon as my guns decide to reload, that guy's not getting out. I get him. We're all shooting at him. I nail him. Something's shooting at me. I think it's that Kirov. There are two Kirovs. My next victim is going to be this Koenig, but this time I realize I'm about to go face first into a cliff, so I start turning to avoid the cliff. Now Congos don't turn very well. There's a nice hit on that Koenig too. So I actually put my engines into reverse to drastically slow down. They're shooting at me. My maneuvering actually throws their aim off. And we're opening up on the enemy fighters. That guy's shooting at me. I don't care. I have Superintendent. Burning. I don't care about burning. I'm burning in two spots. But I'm more worried about getting around this cliff. I realize that I'm not going to hit the cliff, and I hit my engines to all ahead full. And I put my fire out, and I start repairing damage. And that Koenig, man, gets another good hit in, disables B turret. Another good hit in. My reaction is just, meh. I return fire on him. I get an overpen and a bounce, and someone else kills the Koenig for me. Probably that Wyoming there. So now, I'm trying to decide what to do. I realize that everyone else is up here. So I come about. And there's a badly hurt cruiser. There's a carrier. Another carrier. I want to decide to shoot at the Bogue. At some point. There we go. He's not the more dangerous aircraft carrier to me. He's got a fighter build, but much easier to hit. Somehow I think that if I hit him like that and I overpenned, that's basically saying it went right through the flight deck, through the hangar, into the hull, and through the hull via the bottom of the hull. I should get flooding damage for that. But I don't. And we lose sight of that guy. Now that Clemson is gonna come back. I'm gonna shoot at this Bogue again, I think. Yeah, there we go. Kirov is coming my way. So I'm turning to starboard, and there's that Clemson back. A new challenger has a new challenger has arrived. I haven't played a terribly high amount of Mortal Kombat. So, aiming. I'm not gonna get a shot at him. I turned some more to starboard just to make sure that he didn't get torpedoes off on me. Make sure I'm out of range of that shit. There's that Texas. I think this Vietlanda's gonna get him. Nope, I got him. That's a bit of a kill steal, but I want that Texas dead because he can kill that Svietlana easily, and I need that Svietlana to kill the Clemson, so... You know, there's that Clemson again, coming around the corner. Now the Clemson's going after the Svietlana. And he's not paying attention to me. He's driving his destroyer like a battleship captain. And he pays for that. That's a big ol' hit. Three 14-inch shells just went right through his ship. I fire some more at him. Get more hits, and... Vietlanda's torpedoes miss. And he keeps shooting. I want to go after this Kirov that's coming around the corner because, well, he's giving me his broadside at close range. That's not a good idea. And the Clemson gets finished off. The Svietlana get nailed by one of the Clemson's torpedoes, and was that Clemson 5.5 kilometers away? Oh, he was more than 5.5 kilometers away. I like the Clemson. I got a 6-kill game in one of those things. Which I actually attribute more to enemy battleship drivers. Not realizing that the smoke screen that's torpedoing and shooting them is really wrecking them and continuing to come around the corner into the smoke screen so they know it's death. I said that to Jingles. I think he'll do. I want him to do it because he's a much better at that than me. But I might end up having to do it if he doesn't do it soon, because that was a really hilarious game. Very exciting. I'm not having nearly as much luck in the Clemson as I am in the Nicholas. And here comes some torpedo bombers from the Hosho, and my AA just obliterates them. Look at that. I slow down and dodge the torpedoes from the first group. I destroy the other two before they can even drop. So we're going to go back to where we were, full speed ahead, and there is the Hosho, and I'm on 4 kills. And here comes some dive bombers, probably headed my way. Too short. And yep, they're heading my way. They are from the Bogue over there, who is actually having a very good game. He just got clear sky. My AA is opening up on the torpedo bombers. There's not a whole lot I can do against them. Now I just saw the torpedo bombers launch again off that Hosho. So, and for whatever reason, I don't see them until it's too late. I was looking for him. I was concentrating on firing at the Hosho. I just citadeled him, and he got his torpedoes away. 1 hits, no flooding. But I knew they were launched, so I didn't bother hitting my repair damage ability. until after they dropped, so I wouldn't flood to death, which I do. And oh, there goes the Hosho. I'm not terribly worried about the dive bombers, and I'm not terribly worried about the secondaries on these ships. So. Of course, I wasn't paying attention to what aircraft were attacking me, only to the fact that aircraft were attacking me, which you'll see in about 2 seconds. There's the Bogue. I think that this guy's out of aircraft. And I'm too busy shooting at him to respond. I get 2 overpens. And here comes his torpedo bombers. Oh, I was wrong. But my AA gunners start opening up on them. The AA on the Congo is really good. If they miss the Omaha, I don't kill any of them. That Omaha is wrecking them, but oh, I want to get the kill. Blam. Okay, let's see how we did. We got 183,755 silver credit things, whatever. We got 2,210 experience, 111 general experience, or whatever they call it. We got a first blood, and we got a Kraken unleashed. We're getting more than 5 kills. I only did 69,236 damage, and admittedly, a lot of those kills were on very low health enemies. Although, I did get a lot of the right kills at the right time. Like killing that Texas. I don't think this Atlanta could have killed the Texas before she fired again, and the Texas could have diddled the could have just deleted this Atlanta off the map, and then I would have had to fight that Clemson and the Kirov instead of letting this Atlanta deal with the Clemson while I deleted the Kirov. So I can't really say that those were, I stand by a lot of those kill steals and it being good kills, for exactly that reason. So looking at our experience tree here, I definitely got the most XP. I got 6 ship kills and 6 aircraft kills. The next one down was the New York, who was actually on the other side of the map, making a run for the aircraft carriers. He got taken out by one of the enemy destroyers. If I had my guess, probably the Isokaze. Probably the Isokaze, because I not counter him, and he's their only other destroyer. I remember they killed each other at about the same time. The Omaha survived. I think he had a decent game. That Wyoming, who was up there with me, had a decent game. The enemy Texas got 3 kills. He had a really good game and 6 aircraft kills as well. Just he got shot at by overwhelming firepower. He could have easily probably had a, well, I don't know if he could have easily had a 6-kill game as well. His he's only got a 20 knot speed, so might not have been able to catch our Zuiho, or he would have been able to catch the Langley, but not the Zuiho. Her speed is way over 20 knots. So on to the next screen. We have 175,004 credits earned. We got some next rate 8,751 from military month contributor. Um, he spent not a terribly huge amount on repair and service or ammo supply. We came out of it with 164,000 though, and did pretty good. And Haruna is getting close to getting another ability point. And for a detailed report, we did 16,000 to the Hosho and 6,000 to the Bogue. 5,677 to the Texas, 5,672 to the Phoenix, 5,600 to the Kirov. That guy may have been at low health, but that definitely wasn't a kill steal. That guy was coming straight for me. And finally, the last kill, just 1,500 to that Wyoming. That Wyoming's the only one that I can say wasn't really a kill steal. Or sorry, that Wyoming is the only one that I can say really is a kill steal. The rest, it was either a lot of people shooting at him, or like the Kirov was a bet to torpedo me, and no one else was shooting at him by then. This guy was a huge threat to me anyways, and this guy, well, he was the last guy. But we fired 144 armor-piercing shells, none from the high explosive. We hit with 39 of them, for 69,236 damage total. There was more damage. I don't have it in the screenshot here. I have I fired 3 secondary battery shots. None of them hit, because the secondaries on the secondaries on the Congos are not that good. We shot down 5 torpedo bombers, obviously all of them from the Hosho, and a dive bomber from the Bogue. We did some spotting damage. There was 92,933 potential damage fired at things solely from things I spotted. And, well, I took a lot of damage from artillery, and not a lot of damage from torpedoes or bombs. But I did take, to be honest, wouldn't have taken much more damage to have given me a dreadnought, would it? I mean, that's over my base hit points, so I only needed to take another, what, maybe 10-15,000 damage for a dreadnought. I definitely would have deserved it. I got shot at a lot. Most of the damage dealt to me was probably from that, I think by that Wyoming. And a little bit from the not a terribly huge amount from high explosives. The Wyoming and the Texas really were what hurt me the most. And that's the end of our replay here. So this is James Griffin, and have a good one, eh?